The election we are going to conduct, the leaders will go to the whole year, this year, but we have some restrictions. Like in secondary schools, we will only elect from senior 1 and senior 3 in between, not the people who are going to sit for exam and go away. And also senior 5, because they still have like 1 year ahead of them. In the universities and colleges, it will be year 1 and year 2. And if you are a year 2, maybe in a nursing school or other colleges, you are not the one who is in the final year. Because these things should run the whole year. I hope it is clear. During the proposing names, we bear that one in mind. But don't worry, Jinja is a special case. We don't have the team and we are ready to bear most of the consequences. We may not follow according to the constitution, and we have told our leaders, whether you have not been enrolled and whatever, we will not follow that. Enrollment for the leaders, you will have privilege. We are going to enroll you here in the month. So don't worry about that. Whether you have not registered, you have not subscribed or not, the rest we will check. I think it is clear even for the patrons. So don't worry, everything is taken care of. Allow me to invite our brothers here and we keep going because time is not on our side. Thank you so much. Welcome, Brother Robert, the National Coordinator. You will chair the meeting of the nation.
Thank you so much. With the interest of time, our dear animators, who are the patrons and the patrons present, delegates from the national sections, I see MOOCs, I see Makerere University, Kiambogo University, then Guru University, and then the student leaders. Good morning. YCS. Christ is alive in you and me. My name is Robert Odeke, and I am the National Program Coordinator. I came with a team here. Maybe it is because of we do not have enough time, but I came purposely with the leaders from the national sections to inspire you. I would have loved maybe before we go into this, they would at least have a word, but because of time, we may not. But for the good of the YCS that we serve, how I wish you, what we are going to conduct here today is very important in the life of the movement YCS that we live in. So we must take each and every step as something very serious. Like the way you may be taking your academic journey, or even more, because it is something, it is the YCS mentors you materially, mentors you spiritually, and it is moved by our faith. So what we are going to do today is a very important thing in the life of the movement. So for us at the national office, we have not come to actually dictate on what you are going to do here, but we have come to observe. I want to guide here. We have come to observe and we have come to guide. So it is the diocesan election is solely on your hands, in your hands. So we have come to observe and guide where necessary. So the person who's going to lead in the elections is not us. So we are going to guide. So ideally, let me give what happens in the diocesan elections. Before we came here, we were supposed to have had a formation in your school. My traveling from Kampala and you coming from Kamuli, Iganga will be of no use if we don't have the best teams. The YCS works in the best teams more than even the section. The best team is the basic unit of the movement YCS. If we come as a section that we have come to do the diocesan elections when we have never met, I'm very sure some of us maybe probably in your own school where you come from, it is the first time that you're meeting. This is not good as a YCSR. You're supposed to have been knowing one another. You could have been doing some common things together. Come at the diocesan level, we know one another and we know the strengths and the weaknesses of one another. So that's when we can form a stronger YCS. We have invested in mentoring our clergy. Thank you so much for the future, which is brighter. So our work here is to guide. So normally, after you've done all your formation in your schools, you now know who is potential and you vote. So a school is supposed to, so it is a vote per delegation. It is not how many you have from your school that you are going to vote and win. So we only give a vote per section. That's the delegation. So as we are going to vote, we are going to give vote using delegations. It is only one person from a section that will vote. Okay? We shall consider one vote from a section, from a school. That's how we are going to vote. Then the members who are going to be voted in. One, there are some basic things that at least we expect of you. YCS Uganda is young Christian students, and YCS in Kenya is young Catholic students. Why the difference? In Uganda, our membership of the YCS is open to all the Christian students. If you're coming from an Anglican background, you're coming from the Baptist, Catholic. Yes.
I have a very kind request. Let's kindly try to explain to our students some of the jargons you're using. That kind of thing. Let's understand it, then we get back to it. Yeah,
Thank you so much, madam.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you very much. Let's use the language. Let's understand what you're saying. Because we imagine the federation is in America, the section is in Tanzania. Let's come down.
Thank you so much. That's why formation is very important before this. I want to quickly break it down as the madam has requested. What we call a federation, the YCS, the basic unit of the YCS is you and me, a member. It begins from a member, you. So from a member, we have the basic team. The basic team is these individuals who have the heart for the movement in a group of 8, 6 to 8. It could be in your dormitory, you are 8, or even within the dormitory, you could be 8, 10, then we form a basic team. A basic team is a group of these 8 to 6 YCSers who come together to share their personal challenges in school and to Christianize one another, to spread the gospel of Christ. You get it? So that is what we call a basic team. So from a basic team, we go to a section. A section is now the group of basic teams. It's individuals who have grouped themselves in 6 to 8, and they are in the dormitory, they are staying within. The only sense of having a basic team is that when you have few, when you are 6 to 8, you can easily come up with an action plan and agree and implement than having a big school as a basic team. It is very hard to reach to a final decision and do something. So, but an action can easily be taken by a few people. You can easily decide if you say, okay, let's do charity today. Where are we going? We are visiting a certain maybe a nearby hospital, or even we want to sweep around our dormitory. That is the act of charity. So we can say 8 of us, okay, let's do this. So and so is going to do this. You do it quickly. But when it's a school, you have time to mobilize. Others may not come. So it was reduced to a best team. You meet. Then when you meet during the course of the week, you could choose a day at your convenience. That we, for us as a best team, and you give a day, like the national sections here, they have best teams. St. Elizabeth, St. Peter's, best team. So you now meet, after you've met in your best team, as a section now the YCS in your school. So another best team is coming from the other side, from the other dormitory. So you come and sit together and share your personal challenges, how you can overcome, how you can help one another as a section. Now that's the school. So you meet once in a week. If you say, you can say you want to meet on Sunday. So those desk teams should have already met and they should have done something during the course of the week. So you come and present your reports of what you've done. As a group of desk teams now form the what? The section. So from the section, which is the school, so you can have schools which are within the same locality, the same complex. So that's what forms now a federation. A number of sections within schools within the same area, they should be near such that you are able to at least meet. Even today in these elections, it will be a big lie for us if we say we have the section leader coming from the farthest federation in Kamuli, right? And we have another one. So we want to look at how possible, how easy are these leaders who are going to lead us, how is it possible? We're not going to put people in the leadership just for the sake, but we want to have something being done. So when we have the schools within, they can form a federation, but should be near and they can easily meet. So that's the federation. So in a federation now we have the diocese, we go to the diocesan level. So that's why we have Kamuli Federation for Jinja, we have Iganga, then we have Jinja. So that's how YCS is structured. So from now the diocesan teams, now we go to the national team, the national level, in the leadership of the YCS. And in the national level, you realize that we had the National Council here at Pcj. That was in 2022. So you realize that in the leadership at the national level, an institution or a college is a national section. A nursing school in Kamuli, whether in Soroti, Kulu, it is a national section. It's supposed to be independent from the secondary schools. They report direct to the national team. So, but because Jinja has a unique, we treat Jinja as a special case, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I beg to differentiate. I'm not sure if you've ever had a diocesan team. Okay, I'm able to raise up my voice. So, Jinja, on the record, I don't know if they've never had the diocesan leadership. But for now, we're going to defy the constitution. Ideally, an institution of learning, higher learning, is not supposed to be in the diocesan leadership of the YCS. That is the ideal. Because they are national sections, they are the ones that we delegate in case the national office is not able to reach maybe do formation in Kamuli. We delegate a nursing school there to do the formation or to train the leaders in a certain school or in a certain federation. So ideally they are not supposed to be in leadership of the what? Of the secondary schools, the sections. So we call them national sections. So in the national team, you find that it is only students who are coming from within Kampala. Why? It is for purposes of meeting, you can easily meet and do something. If we have a national leader coming from Kulu, another one is coming from Kavale, I'm telling you it is quite impossible for this to meet. And they meet twice in a month or even every week. We have meetings. So that's why we need to elect leaders who are able to meet, at least decide for the team. Okay? The other thing which is important in today's occasion you all understand your schools where you're coming from. So for us, as I said, we have come to observe and guide you.
You can contact the structure. Okay, the structure, then we should just
So, at least leaders who are coming, or the section, for you to be eligible to vote, at least let's have the subscription be paid. The subscription in the YCS, a member in a year is only 2,000 in your section where you are. So it is my humble request that those who are willing to take up the leadership in the YCS, we want to see you at least commit and show us example. As you come to be to contest for the position, please, we want you to first subscribe. You might not be enrolled. A leader is supposed to be enrolled before you come for leadership. Okay? Such that you understand what the YCS is. So, but at least for now, commit yourself. It's the only thing that may disqualify you. We want you at least to subscribe. Commit yourself and subscribe. That's when we shall really have a taste of you that you are ready to lead us. And the leadership is not easy. It takes sacrifice. You have to give a service selflessly. So we want to see you at least subscribe. And we want to see how Jinja will fail to subscribe. So in a section you're coming from, you also have to commit yourself as a section that you are going to or you must subscribe before. At least that. I know many things may disqualify you, but at least for us to have a team, let's have that personal commitment. Let's subscribe as an individual, a leader, show others your commitment, and subscribe as a section. The subscription for a section for the diocese is normally based on we leave it to the diocese. But for the national sector and the national office, the diocese subscribes at 100,000 yearly, and the national section subscribes at 50,000. Those are national sections. For you, don't worry. You're not you're not in the 50s and the 100. But even that, you can still raise that money. Assuming each of us dedicated to say, I have 1,000, 1,000. 50,000 is too less in a year, not even a month, in a year. So please, let's see you commit yourself, subscribe with 2,000, and you come forward and contest with them. So please, the person who's spearheading with this, you can lead. We are observing and we can guide. Thank you so much for listening.
I request we come around. Let's come around. Those behind, they are doing some emphasis here. So now, we are doing some emphasis here. Some can come here. So the Diocesan leader for this regime is going to come from Pcj, and the treasurer is going to come from Pcj. But in the next election, let's prepare and we have all those positions coming from students in secondary schools. Are we together? Now, our election is going to take place in this format to save time. We have two ways of choosing the leaders, but today we are going to use, we are not going to give everyone like that opportunity. We are going to get to Pcj, all the leaders in the current team will come forward and we get our Diocesan team leader from one of them. The vice, we shall request all the section leaders to come forward and we choose one to be our vice Diocesan team leader. Then we shall go to the general secretary. I will request all the general secretaries from different in the same format. The treasurer, we shall get back to Pcj and we get one from those leaders again. So that is the format we are going to use in order to save time. If we say, let's consider everything. Yes?
Thank you. I just want to inquire some requirements. One, about the leaders, the chairperson and the secretary. And we also going to have the 2 or 3 people from Pcj and we elect, or they are just going to appoint them.
Okay. They are going to appoint. We are going to have all the leaders from Pcj here. Among them, we choose one.
And then we are going to elect.
Okay, we are going to elect. Yes.
Okay.
And then
Two, about what you have said about it, that if you get the chairperson, the vice, get all the leaders of the section.
yes, the vice, we are going to get the leaders of different sections.
Then other posts, if you get the secretary, you also get all the secretary.
Yes.
My request is,
Yes.
some of these leaders, I'm going to say, but they ought to be more capable than even the secretary. But because you have to be leaders, I request, even the leaders, the section leaders, you can get from there somebody to be the secretary, rather than secretary, treasurer, mobilizer. Even can get only the section leaders up now as secretary, mobilizer, because for them, you are good be leaders because you are more capable than others. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. I think the proposal is seconded by the House from the national team. Maybe to ask, that is the format now we are going to use. We shall get aspirants for those positions, but for the two posts, it's okay. And I think let us start. And maybe to clarify more, the position of the coordinator is going to be chosen after by those members that shall get the office today. To look for ways of getting a coordinator. We have already guided the former team leader of Pcj on how to do it. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for that inquiry. Yes, the national team, when we are choosing leaders, it is open for both male and female to come to do positions. But now the format we use, actually they bring all of us who are aspiring and they pick any, whether a female or a male to be the team leader. So, gender is open. men that are chosen. If senior 5 are not yet here, then that means we're not going to get leaders from senior 5. We're going to use those who are here. Because we cannot use someone who is not here. And from senior 1 to senior 3, because senior 4 are leaving soon. Senior 1 to senior 3. Because senior 4, we expect this team to hand over next year. So, they will not be yet available.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Maybe you don't know the setting of schools. Let me try to help you out. Most of these leaders, they were elected when they were in senior 3. Now they're in senior 4. The session leaders, they only hand over either end of first term or in between second term. So if you say that don't elect senior 4, then also not going to have leaders. Senior 1, you don't elect them because you feel like they are not yet prepared. The senior 2, sometimes also we don't. And now they are the senior 3s. The senior 2s of last year, most of them we don't give them. We only give them mobilizer in the class. Mobilizer in the class. We only select senior 5 and senior 3. Now they are the senior 6 and the senior 3. I mean now they are the senior 6 and 4. Once we say that don't elect them, then we are not going to elect. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me first welcome the section leader of MOOCs.
Shalom. Thank you so much, Mr. Ayo. Answering your question, Master. According to ICS, we are supposed to follow the way they explain to us the organization. The leaders we have, we could have gotten them from our best teams. We bring them to sections. Then from sections, we come federations. Even this time, we would be having leaders that we have elected before, those that are now current in senior 3. From different sections, federations, those are the leaders we will be having now. So, I think, maybe if it was an error, we start down with the roots. You cannot start at the apex of a tree when you have not constructed the underground.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
The last question.
They give on the post for continentals. But for me, I'm a senior and I was elected the Pcj minister in the community. Now, our senior chose supposed like to be given those posts on with the lower post for continentals.
Okay. Yes, remember. When that question came in, I had to consult the Pcj leadership bit. Allow me welcome him because we are going to choose potential leaders. Just less than even 30 seconds.
Okay, the reality in Jinja, we don't have the team for the diocese and even federation. Our agreement was we get potential people regardless of their status. That is why we say even subscription. We will follow those things later. Then these people will go back to the 3 federations we have. They will form the leaders there. Then they go up to the grassroots where the schools are. Then from there we will have the structure for YCS. This is a unique and special case. I think I shared with some of the patrons there even now. So kindly we just conduct it. They will go to the grassroots. At the end of the year, this is the project of the year. They will give the reports, challenges and whatever, and we will move from there. Then we see what next.
I hope now everyone is settled. Hope everyone is settled. Let me welcome members of Pcj here together with the Christian group. Are we mixed up? The schools or we are? I want a big school. Come around. Pcj, let's time. Whenever you want, come around. Actually, from there we shall also go to the treasurer so that we don't take time. let's come here very fast. And then school, we're going to use one body or one section. So let's divide according to our school. Let's merge according to our school. Excuse me. Let's be with our school members, the section members. As I wait for them, the white tape is not the white tape. And before some school, the whole area section leader, but the white tape, as we said earlier on, we don't have to do. But the leadership, that is the so-called section leader. The second, the one who is here, those are the same ones we're supposed to use in our section. So the chairperson of the
My request is, these members of Pcj, most of them we are seeing them for the first time. We don't know their character, we don't know their capability. What if themselves, because they know each other, they let their own, the person, then because of what you are just doing, somebody is very handsome.
Okay, actually, my project before our dear patron comes to us, we are very here. So as we know, the Pcj has appointed someone of the Diocesan leader and as well the treasurer. And I would just like to request the section leader of Pcj to present to us those two people whom they see capable of taking action on this Diocesan leadership from 2024 to 2025. You're most welcome. Thank you so much. As President, on behalf of the Pcj executive, allow me to introduce to you our YCS Diocesan Council for the team leader, William Nyaka Joffrey. Please stand up for it. William Joffrey Nyaka, you will see him around. With our next one, Diocesan Council and team leader. Then the treasurer is in the names of Brian Musini, TMF. Thank you so much. Have we seen them? Walk them out as they go and all of them. Let's go to the next. The vice section leader. I need to welcome from us members of second section those who are willing to be the vice section leader to come in front. Very fast. Those who are willing, just say that I am vice section leader. Come. After I expect you, yeah, the section leader you come. Get to be here. We have any other? There are two here. So far we have aspirants, now we have 4. Any other? We have 4 aspirants. Just say we Vice. The Diocesan. And yeah, since you said before that the Jinja is going to be a special Diocesan team, even the rest of the leaders, we are going to allow other institutions to come forward. So the vice section leader, if you're coming from an institution of higher learning, you're also welcome. But let us spend time once you're all. I'm going to start from this other end. These people are just going to introduce for us their names and the section. Names, section, name, section, name, section. Only two things. Yes, the section is a school. The section is a secondary school or the institution you're in. Make sure, excuse me please. I'm seeing some people behind. If you're not part of here, we don't need noise. In these leaders, you're going to observe the capabilities they have to actually conduct meetings and represent you and the Diocesan team. Are we together? So it is you going to decide. Think of any quality you're going to decide as a section, then we give us the vote. Master their names. And you write one school, you write one name of them and you forward very fast. Let us give them ample time because it's the time we shall see their confidence. They are introducing themselves.
All protocols observed. Good morning. My name is
Are we sharing with him?
No.
My name is Benon from Kakira.
This is Beno from Kakira SS.
My name is Basima Immaculate, St. Joseph's Family School of Nursing and Midwifery.
This is from St. Joseph. Repeat the name so that they master.
Basima Immaculate.
Immaculate. We are going to use Christian names for now. Immaculate, this is Benon, right?
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, good afternoon, everyone. You're most welcome to Holy Cross. My name is Despina. Yeah, I'm from Holy Cross Lake.
My name is Odo Jude, a student from Milivak Secondary School, Iganga.
Good afternoon, members. Good afternoon. My name is Nadia College from Community College. My name is
Shalom Christian. My name is Moses. you so much. The House of Jinja Diocesan Council, allow me to present the following aspirants for the position of the Vice Section Leader. Number 1, Benon. Number 2, Immaculate. Number 3, Despina. Number 4, Jude. Number 5, Pauline. Number 6, Mary Kevin. Number 7, Innocent. And number 8, Davis. I hope you have mastered their names. Yes. Now these people are going to stand here as a section, write one name and forward. From them, write one name and forward. PCJ, be around and collecting those names. Let's be fast. If you have forgotten the name, I'm here to remind you.
You don't know their names?
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon this side. Good afternoon the other side. Now, all of us, one thing, okay? We are already time bad, we are supposed to go for mass. So I'm kindly requesting that we pay attention to what is here. Let's not make noise, okay? We are only given 10 minutes to finish up. This will go for mass. So let's cooperate and then we need to finish sharp, okay? I hope we are together. Please, guys.
Okay. Okay. We are taking some other decisions.
People here, they come this side.
Number 1, Kakira Technical Institute, you are needed by the seminarian. Go around there. Then secondly, in the leadership that we are here, I forgot one thing. Our major operating center is the diocese. So sometimes if you know that your school is too far from the diocesan office, and once you're called for the meeting, you might not make it. Please, we request you allow others to take on. Are we together? It's a request now to you as an individual. It's not a condition. So make sure your school is nearer the diocesan office. To save time, but I think this one is going to, again, hard for us more work. Someone was proposing that we let them down and we vote by raising up the hand. Is that okay? Yes. But counting the number is a problem.
Every school that is here, one person. Yes, one person for every school.
Remember, can we pay attention to something here? Can we pay attention here, please? Yeah, I don't want to change my things right now. So let's pay attention here. They are giving us the instructions on how we are going to carry out the elections, okay? We are mature, okay? Please, Stephen.
Okay. You know, starting something is not easy. We are requesting the patrons and matrons be with your schools. And raising up the hands, we might not get time to count. These people are many. 7 times or 8. We cannot keep counting the hands. So let's get to our section and the matrons you guide us. Our members. We
Patrons and matrons, please.
Sections, you gather around, give for us one name. Just gather around like in small units.
So, let's do that very fast.
Let's gather around.
I'm repeating the names.
You gather around. Then just give for us one person out of this to be the vice. That is it. So let's do it chap.
Jinja says, please.
Gather around to discuss which one's the best. You gather around, discuss.
We only have seconds. You're giving us one representative here.
Okay. PCJ, help me collect these forms and give it to the coordinator. Give it to Robert. All right.
No, just try to be the name. One person. If you cannot remember the name, this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, and eighth. You can just write the number. But if you want to use the name, Benon, I have a Martinez, I have Espina, I have Judith, I have Pauline, I have Mary Kevin, I have Ingrid, and David. Let's go one very fast. After this, we are going to the General Secretary. After this, we are going to the General Secretary. Any food still remaining? Let's forward very fast. Don't mind of folding in. Let it split open.
We are close. We are close.
Robert. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again.
Okay.
Excuse me, Jipra.
Let's listen.
Jipra, can we come back and sit? MM College, yes. MM, can we come here?
We are closing. We are closing the chapter of the vice session leader.
William. Hello,
If you are not yet forwarded,
So elections are closed for this moment. Let's
we are not receiving anymore. We are not receiving
okay.
anymore.
This is Katira. Hi.
Let us listen.
Have you already submitted?
We have closed now.
They've already closed.
Let us listen.
They've already closed here.
Close now. And on one,
Mutesi.
Mutesi, sema tu hapo Mutesi.
We have Colin.
Ronin.
Can we pay attention here? We have Despina. Despina is same name as Mutesi. We have Innocent.
Innocent.
We have Despina. We have Despina. Jude. Jude. We have Innocent. We have Jude. Jude. Despina. Spina. We have Despina. We have Immaculate. We have Benon. This is David. Innocent.
Where is Davis?
We have Mary Kevin. Despina. We have Despina. Innocent.
Innocent, where is Innocent?
Despina. We have Davis. And finally we have Immaculate. We don't make noise, please. We don't have the microphone here, okay? So let's listen to this side.
That's what I'm saying.
Two six are more than the people that are more than the responsibility can help.
How many schools do we have around?
The people that are more than
We are going to count all schools which are present here. Yes? Pcj National Section. Second, here, Kakila of Community. Kakila Technical. Kakila Technical. Those are three schools.
Let's just finalize.
Jinja School of Nursing. Mount Abel. 5. Utopia College. 6. Kamuri Girls Shiribashi. 19. How many votes are there? Okay. We have 19 schools, right? Yes. Is there any school not counted? It's not there. Which school?
Let's get that correct registration that side. Instead of counting and assuming from here.
Now the reception. That was the one.
You pick it and bring it for you.
The schools are already. Okay.
Members, is there any other school that has been left out and they are here?
For the school we have counted.
Okay, we shall consider those who are here. Whether there's a school here but they don't have their members.
Okay, save time. To save time, this is our vote.
Attention please.
Save time. We have Benon with the 2, Immaculate with the 2, the Spinner with the 9, Jude with 3, Pauline with 1, Mary Kevin with 1, Innocent with 4, and Davis with the 2. So that means I would like to present to the House that the Spinner is out. Now in the next, we are going to go by only 19. Let's get the General Secretary. Order in the house. Order in the house. Okay, no secretary, we nominate. As we are coming, we have order in the house. Okay.